wonderful because not only are we going to have a chance to shop for the beautiful things in the Encore collection, but we're going to shop with Idina herself because she's joining us by Skype. Hi, Idina. It's good to see you.
Hi, Leah. How are you doing? It's great to see you.
I'm fantastic. I have to tell you, it's fun. For a lot of us, we look forward to this time of year. It's a good time to shop. It's a good time to save. And what I love about what we're going to feature in the collection that you have for us today is many of these things I'll wear right now, but they'll transition really easily because before we know it, we will turn the corner and it'll be fall.
Yes, and for me, I wear everything year round. Even this Sherpa jacket that we're doing, the coat, it's I wore it the other day in the movie theater because I can't stand air conditioning. I guess maybe it's the singer in me, but I don't like to be cold, so I always bring a layer wherever I go. And it's the summertime, it feels like sometimes when you're inside, it's freezing because everyone overdoes the air conditioning. So I was just wearing this the other day. I wear it on the plane. You know, because it's always freezing on the plane. And this literally is like a teddy bear to me, so I call it my teddy bear coat.
It looks
and it feels
so
like a blanket when I wore it on the plane the other day. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And I love that's where we're starting. So this is your Soho Sherpa coat, which we do have in the color that you're wearing, which is oyster, which is that gorgeous ivory. And then the second color that we have is the color that you call clay, and that is that perfect kind of rust clay color that's really very nice. So our sizes here are extra, extra small to 3X. And Idina, you're so right. It's got the teddy kind of feel with that boucle look to it. But I also love how clean and sort of clean and chic this
classic.
is.
Yeah, it's so classic. And the Sherpa, just in case anyone doesn't know, I didn't know before I was doing, it's like a curly texture that it has on it, but it's so super, super soft. But it's chic, classic, I think. You can just throw it on. You can throw it on when you want to go out. I throw it on sometimes when I want to just cover up, you know, what I'm wearing in the morning and I don't want anyone to see, and then I look like I'm $1 million and they don't know what's on underneath.
I love that. I love it. And it's interesting because while it's done with the Sherpa on the outside, on the inside is this really soft fleece.
Fleece.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, look at that.
And it has great pockets. I'm just going like this a lot because this is what I do.
I know. You want to caress it. It's that soft.
Yeah. And it should, if you want, this is one of our best sellers. The only thing was that we heard that some people wanted it to be a little bit, it was generously sized. So if you want it a little bit smaller and more tailored, I would go down a size.
Okay.
I like it, you know, big. I like it to feel great because you can layer under it. The sleeves are generous, so you don't feel bulky. You know, when you feel bulky, you start layering as it gets colder. I can't stand that either.
Are you in an extra small? Is that what you would typically
what am I in? I'm in a small, actually. Okay. So I have a lot of room here.
Yeah. It looks great, and I think many of us know sort of how you like things to fit. So understanding that this is a generous fit. So if you like a little room, you'll be in good shape with your regular size. But if you wanted to size down for a more tapered fit, you could do that. All right, length on that coat, by the way, is 33 to 37 inches, depending upon the size that you are choosing. And that item number is a 518993. Easy pay is $21.25. We've taken $65 off the price of that coat. Okay, so we're going to move quickly. We have a lot of great things from the Encore line with Idina, and we want to show you as many things as we can in the show because they all work really well together. So what we have next, we have the ribbed turtleneck with the long lettuce edge sleeve. This one is now $32.12. That's about $25 off the regular price. And there are 3 colors. So you're looking at it there on the screen on Blair. That's the color jet black. But we also have it in wood, which is kind of a taupey, soft sort of mushroom brown, which I love that, just perfect neutral. Here's the color plum, and then there's the jet black. So Idina, talk to me about just having like a good turtleneck.
Well, yeah, I mean, everything, like you said, works together, which is what I love so much about the line. The colors kind of work together. Sorry. The big thing for me is that everything is sort of these foundational pieces. So, you know, you put a couple of these in your closet. They're classic. You know they look good. You don't have to think about it, you know, and you throw it on and it makes styling effortless. Because honestly, you may think I good with styling, but actually you have to think about it. It's not in my DNA that just I always used to throw things on together. You know, I had a stylist to help me. So I wanted to make things sort of just no-brainers for myself. And you have to have a turtleneck. The thing is that we made the lettuce sleeve, which I think is really pretty, and it gives it a little bit of an extra touch, you know, it makes it kind of feminine, but it has really good elastic, so it's going to recover really well. And it's got the vertical stripes, which I think are really slenderizing. So I'm just in love with this. I like this color a lot. It comes in, do we still have it in the black? Yeah, we have it in the black. And are we calling this the plum?
We're calling, yes, because you're in the, so this is wood. I was saying it's kind of a mushroom color, if sort of would be the way I describe that wood. And then plum is just like, love the richness of that color. Yeah.
This is my best color, is plum. Why am I telling everyone my best color? But if you notice,
we love it. We all have our best colors, don't we?
Most of my roles, if you notice, most of my roles, you'll always see me in purple. For some reason, I show up for my fittings, and the costume designer thinks I should always be in purple.
Purple is your color.
Yeah, which is that look. But anyway, these are just super classic staples you have to have in your closet. This is really lightweight. It's warm, but it's still breathable, and it's just going to go great under a blazer. Yeah. That's what I think. I mean, it looks good like this. You know, it's nice on the body, but I think it's going to be great to layer up.
We've got a couple of shirts from you and kind of jackets that can work as shirts that are coming up in the show. But I agree, this is one of those staple pieces, especially as we think about fall dressing. You want a good turtleneck. So this one has that soft hand. It's cotton rich. It's a 518-970. Easy pay here is $8.03, and you just let us know which size you need in the color you'd like. So I will show everyone this because we won't have a chance to present them, but they are available, and these are Idina's knit denim leggings. They're $39.98, and how cute those leggings are with the turtleneck. I mean, you put on a cute pair of boots, you put on maybe that coat that we started the show with, you are ready come fall. But you know it, we wear leggings all year round. So if you want those, they're a 551074. We do have them in both petite and regulars. All right, so let's continue. Yes, we're here with Idina Menzel. She has created a fashion collection exclusively for us here at QVC. And what I love is these are things that, again, as she's sharing with you, that work for her busy lifestyle, they're going to work for yours. And whether you're looking for things that are going to be career look for you, or weekend look for you, or travel look for you, transitional pieces that will go from one season to the next. All of the things in the Encore collection are fantastic, and so many of them work well together. So let's talk about the full sleeve brushed plaid shirt. This one is a 550327. It is now $49.98. That's a $37 savings. Remember, this is our big pre-season clearance sale. So everything you're seeing presented has clearance sale prices, but we're limited in what we have in inventory, and when something is gone, there won't be more coming. So ivory multi is what we're calling this plaid. It's an ivory with that kind of almost taupe gray. I love the scale of this plaid too, and it's very modern. Next, we have it for you in jet black multi, so that'll be your black and red. How cool is that? Oh, really good. And then here is your denim heather multi. So that's got navy blue and then the heather denim blue, and that would go nicely back to the leggings we just mentioned that are available. So the shirt we have in sizes extra, extra small to 3X. And I think Idina is doing quick changes for us, this wardrobe change. We love it.
I'm in love with this. I'm in love with this plaid. The main thing I love so much about the styling of this is it's your classic plaid, but then we did a really feminine romantic sleeve, and it has this wide cuff, which I don't think you see a lot, but it's just so pretty, and it feels so good on the body. It's super soft, but it's going to be it's cute with my Ponte pants that we can talk about later, but with jeans, it's going to be great.
Yeah,
it's just good. Yeah. Let me show you the other colors.
And I was just pointing out too, you mentioned that longer cuff, which does give a really feminine, pretty kind of look. And there are 3 buttons on that cuff, that sleeve cuff as well.
Yeah, and they're pearlized buttons, which is a little signature detail that we have. I love this oyster that I have on. I've actually been wearing this blue out. I've been wearing it year round. It's just great. Yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorite pieces. I just think it's so easy. It's got a simplicity to it, but it's still really, you can elevate it. You know, it feels really smart and put together.
I agree. I love it because Shannon. Is it Shannon? Shannon's here. Shannon's here in the studio, Idina, and she's wearing it too in the color that you're wearing, that ivory multi. She's got it on over a tank, so as it works as a little shirt jacket if we want to style it that way too.
Yeah. Oh, you look beautiful. It's Sharon or Shannon? Sharon?
Shannon. Shannon.
Shannon. Shannon, you look amazing. Let's go with her blonde hair.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I definitely like it as a layering piece too. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
and the cream pant.
I have to say too, because frankly, you know, let's face it, plaid can go a little lumberjack sometimes, right? Am I the only one who thinks that? No, I'm probably not. I hope not. Idina, am I the only one who thinks that? That lumberjack plaid has its play.
You could think that, but plaid is like, it never goes out of style. And that's why, just in case, for people like you, Leah, is why I added this feminine.
This is what I'm saying. Like, for people like me, okay, maybe I'm the only one. But for people like me who think like, I love this. It feels very modern. It feels very feminine. And it takes plaid into a really, a really cool place that you want to wear this, which is great.
Yes. And it's very designer to have plaid prints right now, which is, super cool. And I also, for me, it's my aesthetic is I like, maybe it's the New York, LA bi-coastal thing, but I like sort of the tough vibe in some of my style, and then to blend it with a little flowy. I like the combination of both, which is sort of my Gemini personality. We don't have to get into that this morning. But that's kind of, maybe that's the ethos of the brand. It's all about the Gemini. I should have called it Gemini or Whiplash. Who am I today?
Who are we today, right?
Yes, today in my creams, I'm feeling very professional. I'm feeling soft. I'm feeling like my husband will think I'm in a good mood today. I put this on, it's like, don't mess with me.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you, and by the way, the pants that you are wearing, I know we're going to talk about a little bit later in the show, but this is the shirt that you reach for when you're just putting on the denim leggings and a cute pair of boots, and it's, you're headed to the first football game in fall. This is the little plaid that you put on over a tank top because you go into an air-conditioned movie theater and you want sleeves on. So I love the versatility here. And the color combinations too, Idina, are really nice. I love this black and red.
Thank you. Yes, they're gorgeous. And the most important thing is it feels so good on the body, and everything through the line, Encore, the main thing was just it has to feel lush and comfortable and yummy and soft. And that's where we do not compromise. So you will love the way this feels against your skin, I promise.
It is a really, really nicely done plaid shirt, and it's a brushed 100% cotton. So it gives you, even while I was kind of having a little fun with the fact that plaid sometimes can feel a little lumberjacky. Truly, though, we love that feeling of the soft kind of flannel. This gives you that soft brushed cotton, but truly with a sophisticated kind of feminine updated twist. So let us know.
I think it's something about oh, sorry, Lee, but I think it's something about also wearing like your husband's shirt. Yeah, it's kind of that vibe. Instead of lumberjack, it's more like I feel like smelling my man, and I'm gonna wear this and throw it on. But it's ours.
We share. Exactly. I love it. Here's what you do if you want that shirt. It's a 550-327. Now, we're going to talk about, here's something else that is available, because if you were loving Shannon's outfit where she layered the shirt over the pants, we've got pants that are coming up in the show, prop pants, but we also have a shawl-collared top fleece pullover that goes with them. So a 518-986 is the item number for the fleece pullover, and you can ask about the pants as well. All right, speaking of pants that many are already asking about, the ones that Idina is wearing, is what we will feature for you next. Now, remember, if you're just joining us, we are bringing you our pre-season fashion and accessories clearance sale all day long. So as we're preparing for new things that are coming from all the collections in the fall season, now is the time to shop for maybe things you missed out on the first time around, and also things that are limited. So what we have next with Idina is her Ponte knit pull-on trouser. These, I know many of you are already admiring them on her. We have 3 colors. We have plum, we have them in wood, and then we have them in jet black. And they are offered in both petite and in regular. So Idina, tell me about a Ponte knit pant. And I love that you did this, the pinstripe that makes it look, it's such an elevated look with a feeling that's just super comfortable.
Well, I think the stitch seam, the vertical here, is what makes it so, looks so flattering, you know, on the body, but also gives it a little lift. Once again, for me, it's like, can I get on the plane, sleep for a couple hours, but then walk off the plane, and if someone catches a picture of me, I still feel like I'm put together. That's how I think of it, you know? So it can just work all day long, and I feel lifted, I feel chic, but I also could like curl up, and I could, you know, get cozy. And that's the most important thing to me. But these are just so, they look so good. The cut is gorgeous, I think. And also, I like to wear it with my sneakers, but you can put on the heel, and the way it breaks is that if you have the flatter, it breaks really nice, so you don't have to get 2 different pairs or a different hem. You know, it kind of works with a heel or with a flat, which is what I love.
I love it. And because on you, and again, I love the way you did the front tuck with the plaid shirt we just shopped for. We're gonna see in just a moment, Angela's here in the studio, and she's wearing the trouser, and she's wearing it with your cowl neck top that's coming up, a sweater that's coming up a little bit later. And she did exactly what you said, just with a nice heel, and it's the perfect break at the top of her foot that makes the pant look great.
That looks great, Angela. Yeah, hi. And she's got the deep pockets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about, isn't it all about how we stand in them? It's just, we feel really confident.
It's true. That's a power pose we're seeing right now. Like,
it is power pose. Put the hand, one hand, or let's see, 2. What it gives off. I think with the Gemini, one hand is kind of.
Is it the one?
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, 2 hands. I don't think it makes a difference, actually. I think it's just.
Whatever works, right? Whatever's working.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. It is. I want to mention too. So 62 cotton, 34 poly, and then 4% spandex. But it's got a really. It's a substance that it feels like a trouser. You know, often when you hear Ponte, you think, well, okay, is that going to be? It's a nice trouser weight knit.
It does, and this flat elastic waist is just gorgeous.
Yeah, really clean.
Super flat, super clean, yeah. And I think it could, because of the seam in the back too, it just gives such a cute booty. You know, and it looks good on everyone. I put it on all my friends, different sizes, shapes, and it's just, Ponte pants, I mean, the Ponte is just the best. I think it's such a staple piece that you have to have in your closet.
Oh, I agree.
Once again, the purple for Idina and all her rolls.
That's your color.
I have to have my purple.
Oh, that's great. But it's so true. I mean, and you going from coast to coast, and you know, it can be any type of weather, wherever. And one of the things I think that's nice here is there's a polish to this pant, no matter what you're doing, whether it is a casual kind of look with sneakers, or whether it's a dressed up look with a nice heeled shoe. There's a refinement, I think, to this look.
And it's seasonless. I mean, look at this color, the wood. We call this the wood, right?
Wood, yeah.
The wood. Sometimes I forget if it's wood or oyster. This is the wood with like a white T-shirt. Would look great for spring, right? And then you move it into the fall. Just you can wear it any time of year. It's just super easy.
It's the chicest. I like it. All right, so just to let everyone know too, Angela, who is, are you 5'9"? Yeah. 5'9". And she wears it in the extra large, and she's wearing the regular inseam, which is 31 inches. Petite inseam is 28, and our sizes are extra, extra small to 3X. So if you want the Ponte knit pull-on trouser from Idina, let us know. Okay, so, and don't forget, now Angela is wearing the cowl neck top that I'm wearing. That sweater we are going to feature for you a little bit later in the show, but you know how it works. You don't have to wait for us to shop for it. It's Idina's Cowl neck cloud sweater, and it is cloud-like in how soft it feels. And we're going to talk about it a little bit later in the show, but that's what Angela was wearing with those trousers. It's what I'm wearing with cloud pants that are also in the collection. So if you're saying, ooh, is that sweater available? Yes, it is. All right, here's what we're going to feature next. And Idina is being a good sport because we put a lot of things, her things in from the collection in this show. Good news for you is that means clearance sale prices. But it's as we're moving quickly, there are a lot of things to show you, and we want you to be able to see as many as you can. So here's what we have. This is the brushed double-faced shirt jacket, and we have two colors. We have dusty pink, and we also have it in jet black. This is the perfect car coat length, and it's a great transitional coat because it's that coat that's light enough but also substantial enough that when the weather goes from one season to the next, is that first chilly day when you realize like, oh, I need a little more, you're gonna love this. So I think Idina's putting this one on for us. I'll just quickly tell you, it's got the pointed collar, it does have the horn buttons, and then I love the kind of cargo touches with the pocket at the chest and also the flat pocket at the hip. Oh, you're back and you did put it on. Yay.
Put it on. Yes, because people tend to think they need the black, but I think that the dusty rose is kind of pink.
Yeah.
It's sort of your, it's just the color for the year. And as you were saying earlier, I think I heard that. And it just looks good on anybody's skin tone, and it's just, pink is the new black. That's what I'm thinking.
I agree.
That's what my son likes to say.
I like it. I do.
But to me, this is like an upgrade. This is like a peacoat.
It is.
It's
Yes.
so good, but it's super warm, but it's still really light. I promise. And like I said before, as it gets colder, and you start layering, you're not going to feel bulky and like you can't raise your hands like when you were a little kid and you brought the kid up and you bundled them in a snowsuit. That's how I feel sometimes when I start layering. But I gave you enough room in this that you're going to feel good. You can wear your turtleneck. We're going to talk about the sweater after, but this is pretty substantial, this sweater, and I don't feel bulky at all.
There are only 200 of these jackets to go around, and looking at it on you, I love that it's that fingertip car coat length. It is that perfect transitional coat where you feel that first little chill in the air of the season. You're thinking, I need something, and this is ideally what you want to pop on. And I agree, this sort of blush mauve pink is it is the new black. But we have it in the original black too, if you'd like that. So that one Idina calls jet black. You just let us know which size. And the easy pay is $17.50. And by the way, this jacket is more than 50% off of the regular QVC price. We've taken $82 off. So it is a huge value to shop for it today. All right. As I said, I know we're moving quickly, but we want everyone to see as many of the things from the collection as you can. If you are saying, that's Idina Menzel, yes. And she has created the Encore, I love that she calls it Encore, collection of fashion and apparel that's only available with us here at QVC. And as we bring you our preseason clearance sale, this is a chance to maybe add some new things from the collection or try it for the first time. So Idina, we're going to talk about the mixed stitch V-neck sweater next, and I know you've slipped into that. It comes in 3 colors. It comes in the black that you're wearing, the oyster, which is this really pretty creamy ivory. Here's the color dusty pink, and then we have it in wine. So tell me about the importance of a sweater for you, and just kind of as something that works in a wardrobe.
Well, honestly, when I first started thinking about Encore, the sweater came to mind because I think, well, I just live in sweaters. I collect all different kinds of sweaters. It's just the thing that I feel the most comfortable in. I feel most like myself. If it's like the yarn is gorgeous like this is, it just, I don't know why, I think the more relaxed we feel, especially as women, the more confident we feel. And I just like it I just want to feel, it's like I want to curl up and I feel safe and cozy in these. And and I don't know how else to explain it. I just really, I love the stitch. I love the contrast of the vertical stitch here with the different stitch on the V-neck, and then on the body, it gives it like a real texture. And can you see it up close? Like this?
That's
How
great.
beautiful is that?
And
the V-neck is really flattering. I like to show your collarbone a little bit more. You know, it's a good plunge on the V-neck, I think, enough. Showing enough, so it's flattering on the bust line and all of that, which is something I keep in mind. But like you said, Encore is just, it's about, you know, feeling like you get an encore for me is you come back out, people want to see you again. You get to take another bow, you know, and that's how you should feel in your life.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I love that. And you know, I agree. I think there are some pieces that just, I describe them as being understandable. Like we get it. We get, like, a good sweater in your wardrobe is one of those things. As you said, it's sort of like, that's the thing that makes you feel confident, the thing you know you can wear and wear well, the thing that you know you can style with lots of things that you probably already have in the closet. This adding not only the mix of the various stitches, which I think whenever you have texture, that also adds a lot to the look, but just how soft it feels on is just another treat for anybody who is fortunate enough to have it.
And look how pretty the dusty pink looks with my Ponte pant.
Yeah.
I mean, how pretty is that colorway?
Yeah.
You know, or the cream. So soft, but also really chic.
I love how all the colors play nicely together. I'm going to give some updates on the sweater because it's now under $30, and that's over 50% off the regular price. So this is the day to shop. But if you want, pardon me, if you want this color, it's called Dusty Pink. We're down to 100 left in Dusty Pink. If you want the black that Idina is wearing, we have about 300 in black, and you know a black sweater has a place in your wardrobe. That's been the most popular. Here is the color Oyster, which is this soft sort of creamy ivory, so pretty. And then we have 200 in that one. And then here is Wine. And we only have 4 dozen left in Wine. So let me know what size you need, extra, extra small to 3X. And by the way, the easy pay if you're ordering that sweater is $7.49. All right.
Yeah, and okay, sorry. I was just going to say last but not least was the feedback we got on comments on the sweater is that it's not bulky. You know, it has all this texture and the different stitches, but it doesn't feel bulky. I think that's important for everybody to know.
That's
I'm going to go make a quick change.
Okay. You make a quick change. We're going to tell everybody what's coming next. If you are just tuning in, yes, that is Idina Menzel, and she has created a collection, and I love how she described it. She said for her, an encore is when, you know, they've enjoyed what she's done and her performance and want more. And that really is what I think you will love about the apparel collection that she has put together. And it is very much, I mean, as you're watching, you can see, like, she's wonderful. And if you've enjoyed her as a performer, you can appreciate just the thought that she's put in to the apparel that she's created. And it's the same sort of things we all want. And so when you wear it, you feel confident, you look great. It works in your busy lifestyle because she's a working wife and mom too, just like many of you. And so we've got these terrific pieces that if you are new to the Encore collection, what a great day to shop. So here's what we have next. This is the half zip corded velour mock neck top. So it's got this wide wale corduroy texture, which I love. And you've got the versatility of how you're going to style that neckline, which we'll talk to Idina about in just a moment. But let me show you colors, because this one is now under $30. That's $44 off the regular price. You should take advantage of these great savings. It's simply happening because we're down to the last of the inventory as we're making room for new things that will be coming in fall. So here's wood. Here is the mock neck corded velour top in jet black. We have it in the color Maritime, which is that luscious blue. And look at how it just, you can see the sheen that you get on that, but it's soft. And then our final 2 colors are Wine and then Plum. And let me hold those 2 side by side so that you can see. Plum is more purple and Wine is more red, more crimson. But they're both, if you love that kind of cool, deep, jewel tone, then either one of those would make you happy. All right, so Idina has done another quick change, and now you're in the half zip corded velour mock neck.
I am. This is what I send to all my friends for Christmas. To me, this is like the best Christmas gift. I send both. We can talk about the jogger after. But this is just, for me, it says everything about the line. I mean, oh look, I want to do my little drawstring pants. But there's, you mentioned about the sheen. It gives it this luster. So it's your comfortable, you know, sweatpants and jogger, but it has that like luxurious feel, and it's a little lifted, a little more elevated.
Yeah.
But once again, that it's corded like this, it has the stripe, which I think is really elongating on your body. And this, honestly, this is my go-to travel look.
Is it?
I mean, I roll it. I'm a roller, not a folder. And as Kenny Rogers said, I think, but this is just, I roll it. You can wash this. I have worn it all year round. These are actually the ones that I wear all the time. They're not just a sample. I've washed these several times. They never lose their elasticity. They never lose the sheen. This is one of my favorite looks in the whole line. It just,
oh my gosh,
super classy, and I give it to all my friends, and they still live in it. They love this color. You said the maritime, actually.
I love it. It looks, and we can see, so since we have you here, so what are you working on? Where will you be? What's going on? Tell us everything.
Me? Oh my God, I've been everywhere. Right now I've been home with my boys, my little boy and my big man boy. But I'm home for 2 weeks. I've been everywhere. I've been in London, I've been in DC, I've been in New York, I've been in St. Louis. I've been on a tour promoting my new album. So I've been on planes. I actually like driving a lot of places. After I get off stage, I get right into a car and I go. And so this is what I mean. I just put this on, but if I run into anybody, any fans, anyone I want to take a picture with, anyone I want to look, you know, like I'm not a slob, I put this on, but then I know I'm going to go to bed for 3 hours in the car and I still look, you know, and I still feel good. Yeah, so versatile.
I'll tell you, here a couple of updates on the mock neck top. So if you want the blue, that's called Maritime. There are 300 left. If you want what Idina is wearing, that's wood. We have about 400 in that color. Jet black. And there are pants to match these, which we'll talk about in just a moment. We have about 350. Here is the color wine. There are about 300 there. And then plum, if you like it a little more purple, there are only 2 dozen left in that color. So $29.98, the easy pay is $7 and change. It's a great, great little mock neck top that you can wear just popped over anything. But there are pants to match. And so let's talk about those, because to put the whole look together is good. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just talking to myself over here in LA. What time is it in the morning? No,
are you in California now?
I am. So it's very early.
It's early.
But yeah, no, you were saying there's only 2 dozen left of the purple. And I was just gonna say that's because everyone wants to star in their own movie and wear their purple like their costume designer.
I love that.
But I have to get the wine, Gail. My friend Gail is here. I don't wear the wine, and I love it. I should get the wine.
I love the richness too of that. Both of those. I was saying like the plum with a little more purple to it, and the wine with a little more crimson to it. But you can't go wrong either choice.
You would look pretty in the wine.
I think I will be shopping when I have to wait until we're done, but
you don't have to shop. I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you for Christmas.
You're such a sweetheart. Here's what we're going to talk about next, though, because this was one, and it's funny because I was trying on things earlier this morning as I was deciding like what I was going to wear, and I love this. This is your Sherpa fleece jacket. And it's got this mixed texture, which I know you're going to talk about, but I'll quickly tell everybody what our color choices are. So we have the oyster, which is that pretty ivory. We have it in the color umber, which is the soft brown. And then you did the jacket in black. And our sizes, everyone, are extra, extra small to 3X. So talk to me about this. First of all, the Sherpa and fleece combo here, nice. But it's again, it's one of those jackets that just you pop it on, you just want to wrap your arms around yourself because it's the warmth, but lightweight all at the same time.
Yes. And it's the contrast. I think, especially with this oyster, with the horn buttons. I mean, how classic is that? It's really beautiful and soft. And we showed you earlier in the hour, right? We showed you the Sherpa coat with this curly stitch. But this is more of like a car coat, you know? And it's more of, I guess, more of the shirt jacket, you know? So it depends on what you feel, what aesthetic you like on your body. I like them both on my body. So I have both, but this one, I guess, what's the difference between this one and the Sherpa we were showing you earlier? This one's a little more fitted, I guess. It's a little bit more like a jacket, you know, the shirt jacket, like you said. These pockets are really cool. Yeah. I feel like this is another one of those, like, let me take it from my husband's closet and steal it from myself. Yeah, you know,
I agree.
Kind of vibe.
It does. It really is that sort of laid back, like whatever the day involves. You're running errands, you're meeting friends, you're grabbing the coffee, and like this is the easy jacket to just pop on and go.
But this is the one that your friends say, oh my God, where'd you get that? Because it doesn't look, you know, you look comfortable. You look like you just, oh, she looks great in that. But it looks like, you know, super comfortable. But then I'm the one that always says to the moms at drop-off, you know, oh my God, you look so great. How do you always look so put together? And that's sort of what I was going for. How can I look like I just threw this on in the morning before I took my kids to school? But then all the moms say, oh, you look so chic, Idina. Where did you get that? So Encore's all about competing with the other mothers. Isn't that wonderful?
I love it. I love it.
And
winning. We're winning.
We are winning. Oh, I'm so competitive. I'm sorry, other ladies out there. We need to support each other as women, don't we?
Well, this is it, and we are. That's just it.
I'm inspired, Leah. I'm inspired by other women.
I love it. I love it. And it's, you know, I mean, true, because when you look at it on you wearing it over the little half zip, and we see it on Angela. She's got it on with your denim leggings and the turtleneck we had earlier in the show. And you put this jacket on, and this is fall. This is quintessential fall. Whether you're the mom sitting in the bleachers cheering on your kid playing sports, whether you're out with your friends maybe in the morning, getting that walk in the crisp, you know, early morning. This is just, it's an easy, light, chic, stylish way to do like the outerwear piece.
I mean, can you just take a look at how cute this is? I put my collar up on my jogger, on my corded velour. So I wore my zip, I put it up, and now I have this guy on. How cute do I look? I'm going to wear this out for drinks with my husband when it gets a little bit.
It's a good look.
Easier.
It's a good,
right?
It's a good look. And I'll point this out too. We'll bring the camera in really closely because you were mentioning like the difference between the other Sherpa that we saw, and then there was the coat that we started the show with, which was an actual coat. But this it gives me, I mean, the chest pocket with the flap that's done with the fleece, and then you see the contrast of the Sherpa underneath. All of the textural elements, I think, really just make it feel very high-end and still with that easy, laid-back look.
It does, yeah. I'm really proud of these, actually. Yeah. The difference in these is the collar as well. You know, it's just kind of whatever your vibe is, or if you're like me, you have both, depending on how you feel. But I'm kind of digging this now. Yeah, it's something about the pocket I think looks just really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I look really cool in this.
You look really cool all the time.
Looking at myself in my camera here. Yeah, and I just love the layering. See what I'm saying? This is not bulky. I can move. I'm not like in my snowsuit like a little kid stuck in on the sleigh. It doesn't know how to move. I have the best video of my son going like this. I can't move, mommy. I can't move. Help me. So I don't want that.
All bundled up and just like with nowhere to go, right?
Exactly.
It really is though. And I'll tell you, you know, exactly what you just described. That's what everybody loves. Like when you put something on and then you check yourself out in the mirror and you think like, I am loving what's happening here today. So we're going to give everybody a chance to make sure that you are getting this Sherpa fleece jacket while we have it. Oyster, color choice number 1. Umber, if you want the color that you saw Angela wearing. And by the way, Angela, who is 5'9", was wearing it for you in the size extra large. And then here's the jet black. And so that is available if you'd like that one too. 8550-332. So I do want to mention that we have the Encore by Idina Menzel Sideruched Unique Tee with the long sleeves. Now, there are 3 colors in this tee. We have jet black, mauve, and there are only 100 left in Idina's signature color, plum. So if you want that tee, it's under $25 right now as we bring you our preseason clearance sale. All right. So it is our preseason fashion and accessory clearance sale. And so all day long, we are bringing you some of your favorite brands, some of the most popular brands, some of the newest fashion and apparel brands that we offer here on QVC, like Encore by Idina Menzel. Yes, Idina Menzel, who you know and love as an actress, as a singer, as a performer, and now as a designer. And these really are pieces that, Idina, you hands-on, based on the kinds of things you want to wear, the sorts of things that you love and that work for your busy life. And people have really responded positively, too. They are loving the things from the collection.
Yes, thank you so much. That's so true. The support has been incredible. The feedback has been really great. You know, I read all the comments and take them in, literally. And they've been so supportive. And they're really feeling the fabric, the cut, the softness, the lush feeling of all of the, not just the sweaters, of everything, which was just the most important to me, you know. And speaking of sweaters again, this one I love because I feel it has sort of a vintage feel to it. I love the pointelle stitch. It's kind of like a lacy thing up here. It's just so feminine. And once again, it feels like butter, or butter, I should say.
We love butter. That's great. It comes in 3 colors. So oyster, which is what you're wearing. You also did it in olive, and you can really see the sort of the pointelle and the open work that does have that sort of lacy vintage feel to it. And then blue jay is the most limited. That color is really a pretty color too. So our sizes are extra small to 3X.
There's another one, Leah. I would say I like this particular sweater to look a little bit more fitted, so I would go down. I think they've generously sized this one as well. Okay. So size down. I mean, if you want it to just be big and flowy and hang, that's great. But I just think it's a little bit more flattering on me. You know, a little bit more tailored. To the body. Go down a size. Yeah. And sizes that we do have are extra small to 3X. We've taken about $41 off the price of this sweater. And I was saying this earlier, I think sweater dressing is another of those really easy things that when you have beautiful sweaters in your wardrobe, you're never at a loss for, oh, what do I wear? And this one is gorgeous. And it's now under $34. So blue jay, that's our most limited color. Here's oyster, if you want what Idina is wearing, and then here is the color olive, which is also available. All right. Did I get word, Scott, that I'm changing again? Am I doing another costume change?
Is this, right? This is probably more than than a stage show, right? Oh my goodness. She's a good sport for doing all the quick changes, but she looks really great in the clothes, which is wonderful to be able to see her in these clothes that she's designed for you and help you understand, as well as seeing them on our models, how much you will love having them in your own wardrobe. So let's now turn our attention to the cloud wide leg pant. Now I mentioned that that I was wearing the cloud tunic sweater, which we will talk about in just a moment, but there are pants to match. And I always say this because FOMO is real, isn't it? Right? And so I have been there where I have talked myself out of, I go in thinking I'm gonna get the sweater, and then I realize, ooh, there are pants to match. And then I talk myself out of the pants to match, and then I'm disappointed when I realize, like, I should have gotten the pants to match, and then I go back and it's too late. So I say that so that you understand. We're going to start with the pants because many of you are already shopping for the cowl-neck sweater. The pants are an exact match done in the cloud fabrication. So here is the color I'm wearing. This is umber. And I will tell you, this sweater knit, Idina calls this cloud. It is a cloud-like softness. As a matter of fact, the eyelash yarn that she uses, she's going to talk to you more about, but it's so lightweight, but it looks and feels luxe. So this is how you do casual in the chicest of ways. So this is umber, and then we have it in oyster, just the most creamy kind of winter white. And then we have it for you in jet black. And that is our most limited in both the petite and the regular. So petite will be a 25-inch inseam. Regular will be a 28-inch inseam. I'm wearing them in the regular, and you'll see them in just a moment on Shannon. And she's wearing the whole outfit head to toe in the oyster. I'm wearing the outfit head to toe in the umber. Idina is now wearing the outfit head to toe in oyster as well. This is wonderful.
Yeah, this is another one I sent all my friends.
Do you?
For the holidays, just because it's, and by the way, you mentioned it, this is our signature eyelash yarn. So we custom made it for the line. Once again, because it's all about cozy, comfort, really lush to the body. That was the ethos for the brand. It had to feel comfortable. You couldn't feel like, you know, it was wearing you. You have to wear the styles, you know? So, I mean, I don't know how to literally let people know how buttery this feels. I mean, I'm trying to show you, put my hand into your television right now so you can feel this. It's like all the chef shows. How do people watch so many cooking shows when we don't even know how to taste it?
They can't taste it.
I feel like, yeah, can you feel this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can feel this.
I say all the time. I think like sometimes when this Bob, who's our director, coming in close, like sometimes you can feel with your eyes how soft something is going to be. This is that moment. This is it.
And how chic is this? Just the whole set, right? And I'm wearing it once again. I do it the pants with, so you can wear all different heels. So the length works. It's not like it's going to hang on the floor. If you put on a sneaker or a flat, it's just going to break really nice and look really chic. But I have my black boots on with this, and I mean, I look like a Christmas. I'm just like a snow Christmas ornament, don't I?
You do. You do. And you know, here's the fun, because I love the way you put it on, and then we see it on Shannon. She's wearing it with just a little slide sandal, and it's we've all been there where I love that you said that you experienced the same thing, where you see the moms and you think like that's so put together. How do I get there? And I love that you have made it easy for all of us to get there.
Yeah, that looks really pretty. I love the length that she's wearing it as well.
How tall are you? 5'10". So she's 5'10". Are you in the small or in the size small? So, you know, our ladies are models, so I always like to say that. They're taller than the average bear. But you can see on Shannon, it's a nice ankle length. Would you agree, Idina? Like that's
what I'm saying. I love the way that looks. Yeah. That looks beautiful. And we can all be 5'10" if we want to wear our huge platform, crazy heels.
I agree.
Which sometimes I do. I've been doing that while I've been performing lately, and then because I'm 52, I can't walk the next morning. My back hurts. But you know, also that I look really tall and slender, so I wear crazy high heels. But
I think we can give 5'10" energy even in sneakers. It's the energy, right? We're giving.
Well, everyone that saw me in Wicked with the black witch hat and the black dress, they always think I'm 6 feet tall. And I think it's just the stage thing or whatever the presence is. When you're singing a big song, people think you're super tall, but I'm not. I'm almost 5'6".
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then people meet you. Don't meet a celebrity in the airport and say, "Oh, you look much bigger," or, you know, "You look much smaller in person." Just say you look skinnier in person.
I know. I was gonna say, I'm sure that's a compliment, but like, yes, you give tall energy. That's like. But it's just, and by the way, so I'm 5'9", and I have it on in the regular inseam as well, in the large, and it is just and I love that it's the full leg, sort of the wider leg style, which is very in right now, but it's drapey. It's a knit that's soft and drapey instead of, frankly, because some knits can be, you know, they can show lumps and bumps that you don't want to. This has a nice substance to it.
I'm so glad you said that. And look, I'm wearing the cream, which I think in certain fabrics I stay away from because I don't want any, you know, you said lumps and bumps. I was going to say cottage cheese, which is a lot less flattering of a term. But I don't want any of that showing in the creams. And this really holds you in, and, you know, you're not seeing any of that.
It's true. I once had a stylist friend who said to me, like, yes, you don't want to show all your cash and prizes. I'm like, oh, well, that's a nice way.
That's a great way to say it. Because my husband does feel like they're cash and prizes. prizes, you know. I may not see it that way, but he's very loving, and he would call it. I'm going to tell him, honey, the cash and prizes are coming home tonight.
Like, that's a good thing. Oh, well, listen, here's what we'll do, because a lot of people are saying that outfit, absolutely. And remember, we're going to talk about the cowl neck tunic in just a moment, which is the perfect match, also done in the cloud knit. But if you want the wide leg pant to match, so you have the complete set, 855-1075. That's the item number you refer to, and you just let us know whether it's umber or oyster or black in petite or regular for you in the size range. Okay, so I will tell you, I mentioned that we would start with the pants because the top is already popular, so we're going to go there next. And it is that fantastic cowl neck done in the cloud knit. You see it there on Shannon. It's what Idina is wearing. It's what I'm wearing as well. And over 500 people have already shopped for it in our show. This one,
I want to say that I think Shannon may not be, she's a little poor with the cash and prizes, probably. Shannon doesn't have a lot of cash and prizes.
No cash and prizes. Her cash and prizes are well concealed.
Her model body is, she's like, you know, in poverty over there. Right. But us over here, we've got lots of cash and prizes.
Cash and prizes galore, right?
Yeah.
I've got cash and prizes galore. I will tell you, this is absolutely fantastic. And whether you got the pants, which I highly recommend, I encourage you to do that, because there will be days and situations where you want to do the complete outfit. But this is that sweater that you just reach for because you love the look of it, you love the way it feels, you love how stylish it is. So Idina, you did this in the three colors that we've just talked about with the pants. So oyster, yeah, which already I will tell everyone is the most limited color, and then black, which can't go wrong. And then here is umber, which is this wonderful warm brown with a little hint of a red undertone to it. So tell me about doing a cowl neck in this fantastic cloud knit that is just as light and soft as can be.
Yeah, but it's not grippy. It doesn't feel choky.
No.
You know? Do you like to wear yours like folded down like this neat, or do you like to just do a slouch?
I would do kind of, I would do a slight slouch.
Slouchy?
A little bit.
That's what you have on now? Yeah, that looks pretty. Like
now, are you one, do you like it up high?
Well, no, I like it like that, a little slouch. I like to see a little bit more skin, I think. I don't know. It depends. Maybe if I was wearing this with under like a blazer or something and I wanted it to look a little cleaner, I would do this, you know?
Yeah.
But let's remind everyone this is the signature eyelash yarn, which is just, it does feel like butterfly kisses, you know? It's that soft. And that feels so good on the body, but it's just so classy, I think, and luxurious. But you know, don't sit down on your couch because you're gonna fall asleep in it.
It's cozy. You want to wrap your arms around yourself. It's that soft. And just the same way I was saying, when like you can feel with your eyes how good this is. That your point to how do you describe how something feels when you can't actually touch it. But when Bob comes in close, like that's gonna feel good. Like that's the cloud. There's the cloud right there.
It is. And you have little stuff, like you have the side slit on the side. It covers your booty. It's a good length like this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It just, it's super elongating, I think, the way it is. The way the sweater is actually long. You could even do like a cool belt if you wanted here, but I like it long. It hits just the perfect place on my legs that I think I feel good.
I think so too, because tunic length, like fingertip length, depending on your height, and that you did a little slit that doesn't, so nothing pulls around the cash or prizes. It's just, it's nice, right? It's just
exactly.
It is really.
My cash and prizes can just come out when they want to. My lumps and bumps. I'm never going to say lumps and bumps again. Right? Cash and prizes.
It's going to be cash and prizes.
You look beautifully in that color. It looks so pretty with your
I
skin.
love this color.
I think this probably looks good with every skin color.
It does, and I described it. How would you describe that umber? Because I said it's a brown that has just a little hint of a soft, almost rosy undertone to it, which I think is very flattering.
I think that's flattering on everyone. When stuff has a little bit of a peachier tone in it, it looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
On the skin, anybody's skin color. Yeah, it feels really organic and earthy. Earthy is the word I was looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just, and there's, I mean, looking at it on Angela, looking at it on Shannon, looking at it on you, it's just, there are certain things that just, it's instantly and easily chic without you having to work really hard. And I think that's
Angela and Shannon, are they like a fold or a slouch?
So are you ladies, how do you like to cowl? Do you cowl with a slouch? Do you cowl with a fold? How do you cowl? That's the question. And Angela's saying she cowls with a slouch. And wait. So let's go in closely, Bob. We have to show. Oh, Idina, take a look. Shannon has cowled inside with a fold.
Ooh.
Right.
Wow, how chic. That looks kind of like maybe Diane Keaton does that.
Yes.
Diane Keaton always wears a turtleneck no matter what she's doing.
Yes.
I think she's an innie, not an outie.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the fun of the versatility of a cowl. You can cowl the way you like and change your mind.
That looks pretty.
That does look good.
Your individuality. Another feature of Encore, right? Everyone's just got to be an individual and embrace their authenticity.
I love that. I love that as we wrap things up. Here's what I will tell everyone. For those in the process of ordering the cowl neck, we started with 2,000 of these. There are 200 left in each of our colors. So these are going quickly. You want to let us know which color and size for you, 850-328. And remember, you can go to QVC.com and shop the entire show because everything works beautifully together. Idina, this has been such a treat. Thank you so much for getting up early and being with us this morning. It was so fun to see
I would do it any time of day, Lee. You're the best. And thank you to Angela and Shannon. You make the clothes look so beautiful.
Tell your husband cash and prizes are coming home.
It's coming home, baby.
Bye.